Hi, my name is Jim Bennett. I'm a technician for Barkau Collision Center. I do the turbo bed lining here at Barkau. I'll spray one with the fan running. The two screens, I'll pull one screen off, and then I'll leave the other screen stuck in it, pull it out.
Okay.
While I unmask it.
Okay.
So, what we gotta first do is we're gonna take the panel off to get to the handle, in case later on you need to get to your access panel to get to your handle to change it down the years. We don't want a bed line over this because then it makes it harder for the technician further down the line to do it.
Okay, Jim, what's the purpose of having the bed liner sprayed in this truck anyway?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that, Linda. Mostly it helps from the scratches where the rust starts. Once you get a bed liner in it, your dings won't come as much, and when you slide stuff in there, it won't scratch it, and that's where your rust starts building up underneath. And then sooner or later, if you let it go, you can have holes in your bed, and then you ain't gonna be able to carry nothing.
Okay, good. Jim, how long have you been using the turbo liner?
I've been using the turbo liner for about a year, and it seems to work out a lot better than the bed lining systems that I used before. This stuff you can spray, it sprays out at 2,200 pounds, and it's 165 degrees. So it not only dries within 2 or 3 hours, but you can deliver the vehicle to the customer. So they're not out their truck overnight.
Oh,
so,
that's a good
and other bed liners that I have put on before, you had to wait a day to get your truck back. So it seems to work out a lot better for the customer.
So if I brought my truck in here this morning, I could pick it up after work?
Oh, you sure could.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. We took the access panel off for a technician to get to the handle later in case there's some problems down the road. Unplug the camera. We're going to take the tailgate off and set it on a bench so I can start sanding on it and get it prepped. We've got the tailgate off and on a stand ready to prep it. What I want to do is take your 2-in pieces out and then take your lights out here. These are an option, but all they are is a 7mm screw. You unscrew them and you take a fork tool and pop it right off. That way you don't get any bed liner on them, and the holes will be okay. Now that we've gotten all the accessories off and ready, we're going to prep the bed and the tailgate now for adhesion for the turbo liner to adhere to.
Okay.
After I get done sanding, Linda, what I do is I pop the 80 grit off the soft pad, and I'll take it around the crevices that I did not was able to get to with the DA sander. That way it gives it a little more strength and adherence to the outside edges. And then we're going to use a stripe tape. It's called a wire trim tape, and we're going to go around it so we can pull it up, and that'll make a nice edge after it's dry.
Okay, this is all the prep work for it.
Yes. It's a string tape. When the bed liner goes on, I can pull the string off it, and it'll make a nice sharp edge. After I outlined the string tape, now I'm going to cover up the back with regular masking paper. That way we're assured not to get any of the bed liner on any of the body color. Now that I have the tailgate done, I put the cover up here, the tailgate up here, I'll spray that off the truck. Now it's time to start on the box on the truck.
Okay.
ready for masking it off.
So about how long does it take to do the masking and prep work back here now?
Yeah, it takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to sand it and mask it. I didn't want to bother with it. Okay, Linda, now that I have it all masked off and sanded and string taped, we're going to pull it back into position so we can do the final plasticking off the cab so we can get ready to spray.
So Jim,
Yes.
what happens if some of the bedliner goes on any area of the truck? How long do you have to wipe it off?
I usually got about an hour to get it all cleaned off.
Okay, do you know what the guarantee is on the product?
We have a lifetime guarantee on the bedliner.
Okay, good.
The main thing should happen if it comes off or fails, we give a written guarantee right to the customer.
Okay, what are you doing, Jim?
I'm making sure that I have safety first. That's what it's all about around here.
Okay, all right. Okay, Jim's all ready to go in and start spraying. You get on your protective gear for safety. See you in a bit.
It's dry to the touch.
Pretty much dries instantly.
Yes, yes. String is cutting the bedliner.
very durable too. I mean, you could slide anything across here.
Yes, you can. Working here at Barkau, they spare no expense on making sure you're safe.
That's good. Because I could see where a job like this would be very dangerous by all the equipment you wear, the mask you had on for breathing.
That's why I like to run the fan a little longer than what get everything all toxins out.
So Jim, I've done bits and pieces of video here to put together, but what is the actual process, did you say again, from start to finish?
The time-wise?
Yeah, including your tape time and...
Oh, we're talking about 3.5, 4 hours.
3.5, 4 hours.
Nice.
I would think that everybody that buys a new truck would want a bedliner sprayed in it.
You think so? Here, let's get the, oh, I got it. Yeah, on this side, this.